welcome to HealthLink. My name is Carol Merton, and today I'm delighted to have as a guest Sandra Chamberlain. Sandra is the owner of Parker Home Healthcare and is also a certified mastectomy fitter and a certified compression garment fitter. Sandra, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
I always delight in having Sandra as a guest because she brings so many different pieces of medical equipment and helps me as a healthcare provider to stay current on what's out there in the market, but also I think provides valuable information about things that can help people at home. So thank you.
Thank you.
So we've got new things here and different things. Sandra, yeah, what would you like to start with first?
Well, we can talk a little bit about the rollators.
The walkers.
Yeah. Rollator walkers.
Yeah.
Rollator walkers are different from regular walkers simply because you've got an 8-inch wheel,
yes.
4 8-inch wheels.
Yeah.
You have a back strap, you have a locking brake system,
yeah.
and a collapsible seat. So these things actually help someone who is using a walker on a regular basis, outdoors and indoors. You can do your daily functions with them.
Yeah.
The reason that I have brought these two, they're a bit unique. This one on this side actually is an Ergo Excursion.
Yes.
And this one is not only a rollator but can also be used or double as a transport chair. So
now that's new because you used to not be able to use your walkers.
That's right. And people were doing that. People were still using them to be transported from one point to another, and of course that's very unsafe. So what AMG has done is they've developed this with foot plates in mind so that when the back strap is moved backwards and out of the way, a person can sit safely in the seat, have a back support, and their feet are properly supported in the front. And then that gets away from the unsafe act of having someone ride backwards as someone else is pushing them.
So it's really a walker and a modified wheelchair.
Wheelchair, exactly.
Excellent.
Yes. So safety is a primary concern.
For sure.
Yeah, and this is something that, and of course with the brakes locked, the person is safe.
Yeah.
Using it by themselves as a rollator or with somebody else as a transport
I'm going to
chair.
ask you a couple of questions. First of all, I really like the shape of that back support. It's not a single strap.
Exactly.
What are you hearing back from people?
People do like it. Absolutely.
More comfortable.
More comfortable. There's more support in the back. It's getting them usually where they need it, and not just in that lower back area with a thin strap, but something that's a little bit more significant and padded as well.
Yeah.
So the comfort is there.
I also, now do these fold sideways?
They do. They fold up with the foot plates in the upright position, of course. That will fold up in the middle.
So even the little bag at the bottom folds?
It does.
So you don't have a metal basket to take on and off?
Exactly, yes.
So it's one piece that can be used for two different functions and it folds?
Exactly, yes.
How heavy are they? Can a person put it in their car like a family member or?
Yes, you're still looking between 12 and 15 pounds for most of these rollator walkers, not just the one with the foot plates, but you're still looking within that range.
12 to 15 pounds.
Yeah.
Some of our pets weigh 12 to 15 pounds. My dog, maybe. So not heavy.
Not heavy, no. And some people can do that themselves quite easily. Others do need some assistance, but it's certainly functional. It's doable.
Right. And the larger wheels allow indoors and outdoors.
Yes.
Wow.
You definitely need the larger wheels for outdoors.
Yeah. So this is definitely new on the market.
It is new on the market.
So
it's
timely.
And this one is ADP approved.
Now tell me a little bit about what you mean ADP.
Okay. ADP is the Assistive Devices Program.
Yes.
And that's run by the Ministry of Health.
Yes.
And they will help you purchase a rollator walker. So rollator walkers generally run about $417. The government will contribute $312.75, leaving the client a portion of $104.25. So it makes it far more reasonable to purchase one. There must be a therapy assessment done, so physio or an occupational therapist can do an assessment of your physical need for the rollator. And on completion of the paperwork, you're just paying your portion and you can get your rollator.
Not everyone can get a walker because they think they might need it in 2 years or 5 years, right?
Exactly.
There's some guidelines.
There are. Yes. So you would have to be able to use it indoors and out.
Yeah.
You would have to be able to use it as your daily function, in a daily function.
So not once a week to go
Not
shopping.
once a week to go shopping, and you're not leaving it in the garage just in case
Okay.
you need something
So you
to
need it
help.
every
You
day.
need it every day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, and your daily functions, working around your kitchen, getting into the bathroom, into the bedroom,
Yeah.
taking the laundry down the hall, whatever the case
Yeah.
may be. But yes, you have to use it as a daily function.
It's great that the government has a program that
Yes.
funds to help people based on a physical need. It's
Yes.
not their financial
No.
status in life. It's
Exactly.
do you physically need this?
That's correct. Yes. Yes.
So if people are curious about that, they can call you.
Absolutely.
Do you
Absolutely.
want to say your phone number?
Sure,
on that?
it's 519-376-8252,
Right.
and we can guide you through whether or not you would be eligible or not eligible, and,
Right.
and whether or not,
Because-
a therapy assistant
Right.
would be, or assessment, I keep saying assessment would be necessary.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have just a couple of minutes before break. This is another walker.
This is another walker, and not everybody qualifies for ADP, but you may still feel that you need something on
Right.
occasion.
Right.
So I've brought the glider. Now the glider is an interesting walker. It is $359, so it's a little bit more expensive.
Right.
But what it does is it gets you where you need to go. You have the 4 8-inch wheels, you have the braking system, you have the larger back strap,
Yeah.
and you have a bag in the front to take all your goodies.
Ah.
Folds up in the center. So
Yeah.
all of those things are the same.
Yeah.
But this one will break down into a very small tubular shape. And inside the bag is another bag that you can load it all up in.
You can
and throw
carry
it. You
your
can
walker?
carry it with you. So for someone who might find they need a walker, for example, going to the airport, and you have to get from one point of the airport to the other,
Right.
it's a long way. You can actually take your rollator with you.
Yes.
You can fold it all up and put it in the bag, take it on the plane, get off the plane, and then do your sightseeing with your rollator intact.
What an excellent idea.
So it's very, very convertible and very convenient to take with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And we have a selection of rollators that are all non-ADP, starting at about $149. So very easy to get one if you feel you need one, but won't qualify through
Yeah.
ADP.
And I would think that the advantage of going to a vendor rather than other places that may sell is that you've got someone who's knowledgeable about the equipment, can match the person to the type of need
Exactly.
and the type of
Exactly.
equipment. And
Yes.
that's a big plus,
Yes,
right?
and sizing is so important. So it's important that you don't have the wrong size of rollator as
Right.
well. So you do need a little help in making
Yeah.
those decisions.
We're going to pause for a moment and then come back. Please join us again shortly on HealthLink to see more medical equipment with Sandra Chamberlain from Parker Home Healthcare. You're watching HealthLink. Thank you for joining us here on HealthLink. Today I have Sandra Chamberlain as a guest from Parker Home Healthcare, and Sandra's brought lots of medical equipment to talk about today and to provide you information about what's out there and available to make your lives easier. Again, thank you, Sandra, for being here. So we've talked about the walkers and the new kid on the block
Yes.
from different perspectives. So let's look at what else you've got. I see a cane there.
Yes.
Tell me about the cane.
I've brought the cane for a couple of different reasons. One,
Yeah.
because at this point in time of the year,
Yeah.
everybody who has a cane should have an ice pick on it. Because of the snow and ice, you need
Yeah.
something that's a little bit more significant than just the rubber tip on
Yeah.
the end of this.
Yeah.
So the ice pick is ideal to be able to get outside, pick right into the ice to give you the stability
so
that
it's got
you need.
4 little points
Four
that
little
just
points
dig in.
on it that
Yeah.
really dig into the ice and the snow and give
Yeah.
you the stability that you need.
Yeah.
Very important that when you buy an ice pick, that you keep it on the outside. Now I've set this up for myself being right-handed, but you want to keep that on the outside away from your leg so you're not catching yourself with,
Yeah.
with these picks.
Yeah.
So very important. Right at the moment at Parker's, and
Yeah.
this is a terrible plug, so I
Go for it.
apologize. But
Go for it.
for every cane that's purchased, you can get an ice pick for free. So just very
You're
important
kidding.
that it's done
Community
soon.
service.
Community service, absolutely, that you get those ice picks on the cans.
And is that because of what you're seeing as a result of people slipping and sliding?
People, yes, it's so easy to slip and slide. These are great for the springtime and the summertime, but
Yeah.
you definitely need more than this during this time
Yeah.
of year.
And it's really easy. I saw all you did was squeeze in those
just
buttons.
squeeze in those buttons
and it just
comes up
rolls
and
down.
because you don't want that on your nice hardwood floors.
No.
But definitely you do want it
Yeah.
outside.
So it's very easy.
Very easy to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you have something else new on this cane.
Now this is a nice feature. This can be bought separately. This is like a little flashlight. It's an LED light
Yeah.
that you can put anywhere on your cane or on your rollator. It can go on anything, just sticks on there.
Yeah.
But being that it's an LED light, it shines really, really brightly. So if, for example, you were out at night,
Yeah.
if you were going upstairs,
Yeah.
if you were going into the bathroom at night.
At night. It's
just
like a
down the
cane
hall.
nightlight.
Like a little night light, absolutely.
Wow.
But very, very convenient. So
Well,
this
that's
is something
relatively
that's-
new out in the market.
It is very new, yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, but very handy.
What a
Somebody put
neat
some good thought
idea.
into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a neat idea.
And of course, it's on just when you want it on because you're
Yeah,
in
so
control
you
of
can
the
just-
light. Yeah.
And it moves up and down.
You can move
depending-
anywhere on the cane that you need it.
Yeah.
If you wanted to shine that down a little bit further
Yeah.
so that you could see the floor, or up a little bit more so you can see out where you're going. So
Yeah.
anywhere you want.
Well, you could almost angle it up where you have to put your key.
You could do that too. That's a good idea.
knew?
Yeah, well, that's
Who
an
knew?
excellent idea. Yeah.
What a great idea. So what else do you have to show us?
Well, keeping in the canes in mind, this is
Yeah.
another option
Yeah.
that people might find if you're finding that a single point cane may be a little unstable for you.
Yeah.
This is called the claw. It goes
Okay.
onto any cane, onto the bottom,
Yeah.
and you can see it a little bit better
Oh,
on
it
the
has
back
a
end.
wide
You've got
base.
5 points. Almost makes it a small quad cane. So
Wow.
that's something else that's just a nice added feature to a standard cane.
So it actually makes the base wider, which I
Wider.
would think would be safer.
A little bit more stable, yeah.
Very
Absolutely.
good. So that can be applied to any cane.
Any cane.
Any standard cane.
And any standard cane, yes.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
So you don't have to buy a special cane. You just
Exactly,
add this.
you just add that, yeah. And it could be a transitional move as well.
For sure.
You know, if you don't want to go to a full quad cane at this point in time, you just need a little
Yeah.
bit more stability.
And the quad cane, for those who aren't aware, that's the one with the
With the 4 feet, the
Comes out
the 4
in
pieces
4.
on it,
Yep.
yes, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit
Alright.
bigger base.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
During the winter as well, on those
Nasty
sidewalks.
days.
So we have some grippers that can go on the bottom of a boot. They've got
Ah.
nice,
So that goes on any kind of a boot.
any kind of a boot. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do come in different sizes,
Yeah.
but you've got a nice grip on the bottom of there, something that will sink into ice as well, and that's just applied through tension
Okay.
over your boot.
So no fancy straps or anything. You
Nope.
just
Just
slip it on.
slide it
and
on,
take it
yeah.
off. So again,
Yeah.
it's easy on, easy off.
Easy on, easy off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And wow, I would think that that should almost be standard for anyone who's walking outside.
Absolutely. Yes.
But those people who are unsteady, even
Yes.
more so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm finding too is sometimes you're walking along a pathway that's snow covered. You don't know what's underneath
Very true.
because you can't visually see it. So-
Exactly. Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, getting in and out of your house or in and out of a car, there's 2 things here. This is called Flip-A-Grip, and this is a almost like a little grab bar. It has the little finger cutouts here
Yeah.
for you, and it can be added to the outside of a door jamb,
Okay.
anywhere that you feel that you need an extra hand.
Yes.
Then this just flips up out of the way, so it's not in the way of anybody else going in and out of the door or moving packages in and out of the door. But it's there if you need the extra hand.
So for people who maybe don't want to do a lot of drilling of things in, like
Exactly, yeah.
it's a
yeah.
nice option,
It's a nice option, that's right. And then it tucks up out of the way.
which is great for everyone else who might want to get
That's
in.
right,
Yeah.
yes.
Excellent.
And in
I
that
can
same
hold those.
vein,
Yep.
we have the handy bar, which does the same sort of thing in a car.
Yeah.
So you've got the little handholds in here.
Yeah.
Goes into the striker in the side of the door.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it gives you an extra hand hold
able to
be able to get out of the car, which again in the wintertime is really important because it can be very, very slippery as you're getting out of a car.
Yeah.
Just to have an extra place to put your hand just gives you that stability that you need.
You know, I think of the number of people I see who actually grab the window
Yes.
to try and get out, but
Yes.
that's dangerous in itself
That's
because
right.
the door moves.
Right.
So this is a wonderful option.
It is.
And
yes.
safer.
And very safe because this does lock into position.
And yet I would think that would be a great help because sometimes it's tough to get that oomph
It
to
is.
get up.
It is.
For
yes.
even those of us who are getting a little older.
Well, it can be difficult with the cars today. It can be difficult for a lot of people because
they're lower.
they're lower and they're a bucket. So you're
Right.
getting up from an awkward position to begin with. So
Which can be difficult.
sure it can, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And you know, I know that I'm sort of looking, because you've left the price tags on some of these, and I'm looking and I'm thinking, these are affordable.
They're
We're not
affordable.
talking huge dollars.
That's right. And they make excellent Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
You know, it's for that person that has everything. It's
Something
just
like
something
this.
that can be very useful.
Now this handy bar, it locks in, but it can be moved from
From
place,
car to car.
which
yes.
is wonderful if
Yeah.
you're going out with friends or relatives or whomever.
Yeah.
You can just take it with you.
Take it with you, sure.
Super. Okay.
Okay.
What
All
else?
right. Inside the house, I have some glow strips. So this can actually go along the bottom of the stairs so that as you're going up the stairs or
Yeah.
down the stairs, you get at night a glow to outline where the stair is. So that can be very beneficial and help in someone who is having a little difficulty getting up and downstairs
Yeah.
or visualizing where the stair is.
Where their depth perception may
Yes.
be a little.
Yeah.
I would think that would be great even for kids.
Yes, very true. Yes.
You know, if
You
they're-
can also outline different things with it. So you can outline a light switch in case you're not sure where
Sure.
that switch is as you enter a dark room. On here it actually shows the phone. So if you're not sure where the phone is, if you need to. So anything that you want to be able to see in the dark or highlight in the dark so that you're not stumbling or fumbling
Right.
trying to find something.
What a great idea. I like the idea of the phone because in an emergency, if your
Absolutely, yeah.
power goes out,
Yes.
mind you, I guess the phone wouldn't work but if the power went out, but at least you'd know where to find it.
You'd know where to find
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Lots of goodies.
Yeah, so we have a couple of things here. One thing that I'd like to show you is the hip protectors.
Now tell me about those.
Well, they're not fashionable. However, what they have is a padding on either hip. So wearing these actually, and you can feel how
Oh my goodness.
foamy they are.
They are.
So if you were to fall, they would take the impact against your hips.
Yeah.
This also has one in the back where your tailbone is.
Oh.
And so many people, it doesn't make any difference what age they are, so many people fall and hurt their tailbone, and it is painful.
And takes months.
It does, it takes a long, long time.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
just
so
a little
can
bit of a pad.
Oh, and they're light.
And they're very light,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not
Yeah.
adding any weight at all.
So
But-
people would wear this underneath their regular clothing,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And so
yes.
it's not visible. Nobody
no,
sees
nobody's
you.
going to see
Although
it.
the new style is wearing shorts over, but you don't have to.
Well, these will work very nicely with those blue jeans that are down on your hips.
There you
Fit
go.
right in.
So for people who are a bit of a fall risk or their balance may be a bit risky,
Yes.
we know how dangerous it is to fracture a hip,
Yes.
especially in older people. It
Absolutely.
affects the length of time they live.
That's right. Yes.
So, and that's not very heavy. So
No.
nobody knows you're wearing it.
No.
And yet, if you have a slip and fall, it's
You've
a
got the
bit more
protection.
security.
Yes, you've got the protection.
Excellent.
And it's just a great little item, and
Yeah.
and again, good for Christmas gifts. You know, it's giving the
Exactly.
gift of love here. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
Yeah.
What a great idea. And I like the addition of the one on the tailbone.
on the tailbone.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
There. I can put that away while you grab
Okay.
something else.
All right. So inside the house, a couple of things. We
Yep.
have the slip-resistant socks.
Yeah.
These have quite a lot of grip on them.
Yeah.
So it's important, again, it's something to keep your feet warm, and a lot of people get cold feet in the wintertime,
Yes.
but also you've got that slip resistance on the bottom of the sock.
Oh, yeah. And what I like about this is, some of the ones you see in other places, they have the little nubs, but they're not very rubberized. They're a
Okay.
bit, whereas this is really rubberized, so I
Yes.
would think it would grip really
Yes,
nicely.
it should.
Give you
yes.
some confidence when you're
Exactly.
walking on this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And in the home, again, it's really, really important for a lot of people. And unfortunately, sometimes when things happen, people have a lot of swelling in their
Yeah.
feet. And
Yeah.
what their tendency is to not wear anything at all, or to wear something
Right.
that's so loose that it's not tight around their foot.
Right.
And this can become a fall hazard
Yes.
because you've not got something proper on your feet. These slippers, and we have many different kinds in the store, open up to accommodate swelling.
Ah.
So if you are swollen up one day,
Yeah.
you know, you can wear it very loosely. The next day you're not as swollen, you tighten it up a little bit more.
So it adapts based
It
on how
adapts.
you are.
Exactly. So
And that's often
very
a
important.
challenge for people to get a pair that's going to fit for their swollen days and not swollen
And
days.
not swollen
And
days.
it looks like it's got a really good tread on it
It's
as
got
well.
a good tread, and it's
Yeah.
got a good sole on it,
Yeah.
and they're very, very comfortable. But open up very, very wide,
Yeah.
you know, for that person who does have some issues with swelling, and,
and
it's
not
very
heavy.
common.
And not heavy.
Not heavy,
No.
which is really important too.
Excellent.
Yeah,
So people can get that at your
they can.
at
yes,
Parker Home
Parker's,
Healthcare
yes.
as well.
I've brought this one just as another example. Sometimes people don't want a closed toe. This is also a good shoe to wear outside in the summertime, but everything is Velcroed, everything opens up, and
So
it's a
it-
very soft-sided fabric, so you're not
Right.
rubbing on sore feet or feet that do have some issues.
Well, I'm thinking of people who might have bunions,
Bunions,
or toes that
mhm.
cross over.
Yes.
This would certainly be more comfortable.
Absolutely, yes.
We always worry about skin irritation
Yes.
and open sores.
That's right.
So it
yeah.
sounds like this is adaptable.
It is, and your sole bed on that is very soft, you know,
As
there's-
well.
as well. So it's
Wow.
nice and comfortable.
Lots of choices for
Lots
people.
of choices,
It'd
yeah.
almost be worthwhile for people to just go in and browse
Oh,
to see what's
absolutely.
new
Yes,
and what's
that's right.
available that
Exactly.
you don't even realize is out there.
That's right. And then we also have the winter boot,
Yep.
which again has a really good sole on it. So you've got some resistance in that sole,
Yep.
and that will open up to some degree. I have another one in the store which opens up completely at the back, but they're weatherproof and a good solid sole on them, and something that's slip resistant as
And
well.
nice and I mean, you can put your foot in there without any restrictions. There's no seams that really would cut in,
Exactly.
but certainly having that ability to have a good tread and
Yes.
light.
And
Lot
lightweight,
of-
very, very lightweight.
A lot of people find it as they struggle with physical limitations. The heavier isn't always better.
No, that's true. And again, if it's something heavy on your feet, you're probably not going to wear it. And it's better to have something that you're going to use and actually have the safety built in.
And I have to be honest, it wouldn't occur to me that a vendor of medical equipment would carry this kind of thing,
Mhm.
but it sounds like certainly the lines you carry for people to stay well and healthy aren't just walkers and canes.
No, definitely
Like you
not.
carry a whole variety of things.
It's very, very well rounded.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
Yeah.
So winter boot shopping.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we've got
And
the
we
Sherman
did
Club,
that.
and we've got a couple
we've
of
got
other
a couple
things
of grab bars.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we have grab bars. Grab bars are really important in bathrooms. It not only for older people, younger
Yeah.
people, anyone can slip in a bathroom.
Yeah.
So it's really important that people do have a grip, something that they can hold on to
Yeah.
that's actually anchored into the wall, into the
Yes.
stud in the wall, so
Yeah.
that if you do fall and you pull on that, it's not going to come out of the wall.
Right.
So that is our standard grab bar.
Now, can I ask you, if people get this, like how do they find out who can install those?
We can install them.
So you do
We do the
installation as well?
installations as well. Absolutely.
So you'll go
yeah.
and put it in for
Absolutely,
people?
yes. we
Because
can.
where a grab bar is located is important too.
It is. It has to go into the stud, but it's also got to be convenient for the individual in case they do need it. So those
Yeah.
two things
So
do
you have to
be.
do a dry run?
You do have to do a dry run. That's
Yeah.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
So that you know exactly. You want something there if you do go down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
right. The
I
grab bar.
can- yeah.
Okay. Now I brought this one along. This is a new product.
Yeah.
A lot of people, baby boomers, people who are having their bathrooms redone, and I did this because I went through this myself. I had my bathroom redone, and I thought, well, you know, I should probably think about putting a grab bar in, right? I sell them, I should actually have one. And I thought, I don't want one like that. I
No.
want something that's a little fancier.
Yeah.
And people do. People
Yeah.
do want something that's going to
Stylish.
be stylish
Yep.
in their bathroom.
Yep.
So I brought this one along, and this one is a grab bar disguised as a towel bar.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Now they're a little bit more expensive,
Yeah.
but you can actually use it as a towel bar. I guess that would sit, which way would that sit? That would sit that way.
Yeah.
So you can use it as a towel bar,
But the grab bar's right there.
it's right in the stud, and the grab bar is there. And there's a number of these. One of the other ones is actually a toilet paper holder, but it has the circular grab bar
Wow.
around the top of it. So again, you can really reef on that if you need to. It's very convenient. It's right next to you. So there's several different styles that can be
Who
used.
says medical equipment can't be stylish? eh?
Absolutely, and boomers demand it. You know, we
Everyone's
really,
going to want one
everybody's going to want
Yeah.
one. Exactly.
I have to thank you very much because I've found this so informative, and to know that there's always new things coming, it's worth going in and taking a look and browsing.
Absolutely.
Thank you for bringing all this and explaining how it can work. Please come back again.
I'd love to.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for joining us here on HealthLink. Please join us again to learn more about services, programs, and resources available to you and your family here in Grey Bruce. Take care.